You know what I was thinking about the other day? Musical chairs. Dude, remember musical chairs? Remember at school? I don't even know when it happened, but about once every 2 years, some new legislation came down at school and they once again allowed kids to play musical chairs. That's where they put like 7 chairs in the middle of a room and they put like 40 kids in the room. And it was just bonkers. You remember how crazy it was? You remember it? It was like, it was almost like the Royal Rumble, like WWF Royal Rumble. And they had everybody, suddenly you start to see who people are. You'd have a couple sets of twins, these 2 females, bro, they over there sharpening their teeth with a real file. You're like, damn, these bitches getting a seat. Suddenly all the white kids were like, oh, we're going to have a chance to do something athletically. Musical chairs. And then the music would start. All around the mulberry bush. And people are just eyeing the other person. Suddenly a friend was not a friend at all. Suddenly some kid had just reached in his bag and just painted his face up like William Wallace. You know, he's like, we are free. Tell them Scotland is free. Other kids was getting scared. One kid fainted, bruh. Dude, whatever, son. You out, bruh. You out. You can't handle musical chairs. You ain't gonna handle musical the rest of your life then. Go move to somewhere else, bruh, and be weak, daddy. We gotta go. And then it would stop. And people, you'd see some kid pull out a blade. You know, some rich kid would bring a chair from home. You're like, what? Fauntleroy's, he's cheating. They had some pedos on the side betting on it, laying money. You know, plus 750 on little Reginald over there. And the teacher was smoking cigarettes. It was insane. And then just all these cheeks flying. It was butt first. It was butt first. And there's just nothing more just quirky and silly than a bunch of children's butts all flying in the same direction at once. And you had to get cheek to seat. Some kids, they go for a chair, miss it completely, shatter their legs, shatter their spine, end up in a bag end up traveling by sack for the rest of their lives on their dad or mom's back if their mom was strong. You had to get 2 cheeks on the seat, and it was yours. And you had somebody be yelling in the distance, somebody be yelling, cheek that seat, cheek that seat. There's people crawling through pipes full of duty. They said it would take a man 600 years to get out of the sea of prison. But musical chairs, Randall did it in less than 20. And you know, little Daniel's back there in the back. He got him a little Santa sack, and he's not even playing. He's just stealing people's stuff. I mean, he's back there. He's taking these like just mom-made sandwiches and Game Boys and just filling up a sack, and he leaped out the window right onto the back of a Greyhound. He left town that we never even saw him. Because you know Daniel, he makes his own choices. But damn, boy, musical chairs. The game ends. It came down to 2 people, 1 chair. And it was actually kind of a great thing for regular life. This is regular life. It's going to be survival of the fittest. You got to get that ass right. Because it's cheek first sometimes. You got to put your ass on the line. And somebody win, you win, and they're supposed to give you some candies, and they go in the cupboard, and who knows, some little asshole kid ate all of them lime slices. Some sneaky little white boy, that Poli Nicaragua, snacked up all the lime slices. And little Daniel, he's halfway to Tacoma. And he got that bag of, maybe lukewarm muffins and some ham sandwiches and some pudding packs, bruh. And he's keyed up. Man, boy, get in there. Man, it was God's game. It was God's game, man. If you're watching on YouTube, did you enjoy that clip? Well, you really would have enjoyed it if you was watching on a TCL TV. TCL is America's fastest growing TV brand. It's so fast, it's the Carl Lewis of television brands. It's that Florence Griffith visual joiner. It's celebrating its 5th anniversary from launching in the U.S. markets. I have one of these at home, and these suckers are just, it's like having a Mona Lisa on your wall that plays everything you want. Follow TCL at TCL_USA on Twitter and Instagram for more details. For more information about TCL, visit TCLUSA.com. That's TCLUSA.com.